I hate Alpine. There, I said it. If someone asked me which F1 team I'd remove from the grid, it would be Alpine. No hesitation, no second thoughts. If Alpine has 1,000,000 haters, I'm one of them. If Alpine has 1,000 haters, I'm one of them. If Alpine has one hater, guess what? It's me. And if Alpine has 0 haters, I've been erased from existence because I'd hate that circus act of a team even in the afterlife. Life-changing important information. Before we get into the main part of the video, this video is sponsored by me.
Treat me like white teeth, don't get me dirty.
Those videos take so much time, write, record and edit, so if you subscribe and help me reach 1,000 subscribers, that would be awesome. Alpine dropping Esteban Ocon for the last race of 2024 season without giving him a proper farewell is all you need to know about that team. This is the driver who won you a race after the medieval ages, and this is how you repay him, by dropping him for the last race of the season without further notice? Okay, fine. I mean, Alpine drops Esteban Ocon for the last race of the season and he is replaced by Jack Doohan, who has been part of Alpine's dedicated academy since 2022, moving over to the operation after parting ways with the Red Bull Junior setup. Jack will become the first driver to graduate from the Alpine Academy to race driver position with the team. So that is exceptionally pleasing for the team and its young driver pathway. I mean, of course you are happy because the last time you tried that, it didn't end so well. For the people who are new to F1, in 2022 Alpine announced Oscar Piastri as their 2023 driver, but Piastri publicly denied agreeing to drive for them. Turned out he had already signed with McLaren. Alpine tried to win Piastri back by saying that what McLaren did was illegal, but unfortunately for Alpine, the FIA's Contract Recognition Board sided with McLaren, exposing Alpine's contract mishandling and creating one of F1's most traumatic disputes. So here we are, it's time for redemption. It's about time Alpine stops being a laughingstock. Driving pair looks promising, the car by the end of the season was no longer on boat, and here
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Oh, never mind. January 9th of 2025, Alpine announced Franco Colapinto as their reserve driver. To most of you, this might seem like not a big deal, but here I am to explain to you why this is such a big deal. First of all, Franco Colapinto was just your average rookie driver, no big hype behind his name unless you came from Argentina, and then in 2024, while taking a huge seat, he got a FaceTime call by Williams team principal James Vowles, who was also taking a seat. Long story short, Franco Colapinto gets to replace Logan Sargent for the remainder of the 2024 season because he was shit. By the way, for legal issues, what I said is not 100% true. I hope you can understand what is true and not true, but yeah, moving on. So, Colapinto was impressive. In his first race with Williams, he managed the P12, then in the...
So like, alright, like if, alright, so like if alright, so if you, alright, so if you, alright, so, okay, alright, so if you, alright, so...
He scored points by finishing P8 in Azerbaijan, and in his third race he missed points by finishing just one place short. So these results proved that the Argentine youngster had pace to burn. Williams threw a rookie with little to no experience, and it worked. It sure seemed like this, because as the season was progressing, the cracks started to show because Colapinto found himself tangled in accidents and limping away from several DNFs. Consistency? Not so much, but even with all those crashes, one thing was clear: the kid's got raw talent. If he's given time to develop, he could be one of the best drivers on the grid, and of course, many top teams noticed that. But most teams already had ready their driving pairs for next season, so when the season ends, Franco seemed out of Formula 1, despite a lot of talking and rumors. But wait, one rumor states that Alpine is keen on signing Franco Colapinto, but how? I mean, Alpine just announced Jack Doohan, which is part of Alpine Academy program. Surely they won't drop Jack Doohan before the season starts, especially after dropping the driver who gave him a win in more than a decade. Well, this is Alpine we're talking about, and Franco joins the team as a reserve driver for 2025, and rumors around the paddock have it that there is a trigger they can potentially pull during the season, which if pulled, Jack Doohan will be out and he will be sent to the Shadow Realm, and Franco Colapinto will drive for Alpine.
Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Alpine has a knack for snatching defeat from a jaws of stability. Sure, they give Fernando Alonso 2 titles, but since then, their F1 history has been a masterclass in mismanagement, and I don't know, dude, this team is pretty fucking self-destructing. Each season brings a fresh batch of questionable decisions, alienating fans faster than you can say Alpine. I mean, I understand that Franco Colapinto's potential is undeniable, and his signing could prove brilliant, if managed correctly that is. But this is Alpine we're talking about. This is the team that successfully mishandled Ocon, Piastri, and countless others, and by the looks of the things, this list might grow larger with Jack Doohan's name. I know, it's not like they dropped Jack Doohan for Franco Colapinto. Alpine worked smart to have him around the garage so they can have Franco Colapinto drive for them in the future and not being able to drive for other teams, but it won't be surprising at all if Alpine dropped Jack Doohan just 5 races into the season for underperforming. I mean, there are also some rumors that Jack Doohan's contract is just for 5 races, but I don't believe this is true, because if that is true, what the fuck is this team even doing, bro? So yeah, the rookie Australian driver will have a lot of pressure to perform, and this is not something you want for an F1 rookie. However, I really fucking hope Jack Doohan performs faster than Pierre Gasly. Because then Alpine will have to choose between their number 1 driver who managed to win the French Civil War by beating Esteban Ocon and stay at the Alpine, and I really want to see how Alpine will react if Gasly is the one who will underperform. But yeah, that's about it. I just want to talk about that because this team is circus, and because I haven't made a video for so long because I'm working on a 2025 season guide, which it turns out to have a lot of editing. So yeah, thanks for watching and see ya.